So after that incredibly strong draft, we are here now, a chance to kind of fill out some of our roster in free agency. Can't really go after big names, can't even really go after, some decent names. It's all about getting some of those in-between guys to kind of, fill in some roles for us that otherwise won't really be filled. So that's the plan here. We got some money to spend, but before we get into that, we have quite a few winners to read off from last year's point scoring contest. No clean sweeps, so 2 or more correct and your name will appear on screen right here. So that's what we're going with. First up here, Jaron Myers guessing the lead league, McDavid, and the team league, Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Now, I did say we would leave him there since we didn't trade him till the deadline. I didn't know if I was going to trade him, but then we traded him. So I kept him as a team guy. So there it is. McDavid and OEL. Next up is Iggy here, guessing Phil the Thrill Kessel for the team, and the league lead was McDavid. So congrats on that. Next up here is Zinthi with guessing Kessel and McDavid as well. A lot of the same goalies. I saw some, Hellebuck, a couple Andersons, a lot of Vasilevskis. Peter Parker, 21, with Oliver Ekman-Larsson and McDavid. Going for Bishop there. Kind of against the grain, but I respect it. Next up here is R6 Potamolo. I don't even know. What? R6 Potamologi? Oh, fuck that name. You're R6. I don't know why that middle word is like so weird for me to say. Anyway, Kessel and McDavid. Congrats on that. Potamologi. What? Next up here is Chris and Air guessing Kessel and McDavid. After that is Random Person with Oliver Ekman-Larsson and McDavid. Now you're seeing all the Vasilevskis pop up. And last but not least here, it's Evan Colley with Kessel and McDavid. Going for Carey Price. There's a lot more Vasilevsky guesses, but they didn't guess some of the other ones correct. What do you know? All right. So there we go. Those are your winners from last year. Best of luck to everyone this year. When you see the lines, that's when you'll make your predictions. All right, so let's do the thing. I already went ahead and offered contracts to all the coaches that I'd need. So we got that. I'm just leaving our other coaches there in the NHL because I don't care yet, right? Like we don't have any like true amazing prospects. By the looks of it, Keller's almost done growing, so whatever. Leave him there. We will start integrating guys. But if I get the AHL coaches I need, I could probably go ahead and sign some of those some of our players who are AHL eligible because they're all going to be a coaching or better. So I might do that. Anywho, let's pursue some stuffs here. So we let Stepan go. Krejci's not a guy we pick up. Granlund's a guy I say we could probably pick up. Granlund, Sod. I don't want to give him that many years, but I'd rather do 2, but I'll do 3 years, I guess. 3 by 5. We have 18 mil to play with. A guy like Granlund, what's his face-offs like? 75, not bad. He's really not bad all the way around. Basically, he's going to likely be our second line center. So we'll do a 3 by 5 for him. Sod's interesting. I was hoping to find a sniper down here. There is Bjorkstrand. Don't know how great he's going to be. He did have more goals. This is a guy maybe we could try to get some... he's had a few... Like last year, he actually got 20 goals. He's had a few 20-goal seasons in a row. Now, granted, this is, not simmed, but... That is simmed. He didn't take a whole lot of shots, but where did he play, right? Like, he did play power play, but probably third. No, okay, what? Well, that's not correct because he had power play. Oh, whatever. I kind of like going for Bjorkstrand here. It's another one that it's kind of like a weird type thing. He only wants 1 year. I'd rather... Ooh. I could lock him into 3 for a really good price. I'm going to try 3.5 by 3. That's a really good price. Well... He's not that great. Still. He could fill a role for a bit. Maybe I don't want to give him 3 years. Or I could give him 3 years and also get Bukestad. And there's your second line. Playmaker, sniper, power forward. You know what? I kind of like that. It'll be a shit second line, but that's the kind of team we are, right? We can't really go too crazy. Can I get them all for 3 years, maybe? Or maybe 2 years for... Wow, look at that price drop for 3 years. You know what? I think I might do 3 years for each, because I get up really good deals for these guys. We should be at... I'm going to go 375 for 3 years on Bjorkstrand. Bukestad, 3 years at 3.5. That should get him. So right there, we're spending like 11 or so mil. That'll get us to the cap floor, 100%. Now we still need a maybe a depth-ish defenseman guy. So I'll look for that. Hello. Tendered, yeah. I'm actually sort by overalls. That'll make it much easier. Johns. Defensive defenseman. Scheme fit's not super important right now. He's not bad. He's 29. Cody Ceci. Hainsey's still in the game. That's amazing. Matt Roy. Two-way guy. Kind of like him better. Yeah. Although, price-wise, it's up there. But I only need him for a year. Then play him as depth. I could probably get him for cheaper. 1.5 for a year. We'll do that. And I know we needed some possible prospects. I think it's mostly... Well, I'm actually not too sure. I think the good ones were all like forwards that I was looking at. So I'll just get those ones, and then I'll probably have too many, but at least we'll have some guys we could throw into roles. Oh, I'm still on defenseman, no wonder. I was like, where are the forwards at? All right, okay, so 70 at 21 is pretty much a no-brainer for me, especially as a two-way forward. That's a guy you get. 100%. He only wants a year. I'd rather kind of get him... I would give him a full... Yeah. Give him full price. Center... if that guy was anything but a playmaker, I'd be much more tempted to grab him. 1963. It's not ideal, but it's decent. Kind of want to get him to like a bunch of years though. 2053 depends. Kind of pretty close. They're all centers, huh? All the good ones look like to be centers. Yeah, pretty much all the good ones are freaking centers. I don't want to go too crazy on centers. And I do got to keep in mind I might be signing a couple, so I'll leave that for now. Let me sim up. Those guys should last. Let me sim up a few days. I think that's all we needed. We needed 3 forwards and a depth defenseman, at least for our NHL team. I'm pretty sure that was it. So let's advance up a few days. Okay, we got, oh, huge. This guy's an A coach, and he's going to be our AHL coach. He's got like A+ teaching. That's amazing. He had a team interested in him for a head coaching job, too. There's our AHL assistant. We might get everyone we need. 100%, yeah. Oh. Yeah, oh no, that's not the one. Come on. Come on, NHL goalie coach. Ah, you fuck. God damn it. Yeah. He got a head coaching job. I don't blame him. Son of a bitch. I really wanted him because he was a B coach with goalies and had good teeth. God damn. That's rough. Okay, we got... Well, at least we got the AHL guys we need, so I could sign... I'll show you what we're working with. AHL coach is going to be better. But, I mean, look at the teaching. A+, A-, A+. Like, now I think I have no problem with playing the... And they're all generalists, too. I just went with that. Just seems simple. Don't worry about that price tag. But yeah, that sucks, man. I really wanted that goalie coach. I maxed him out and gave him the exact years he wanted. It's just, yeah. He wants to be a head coach. What a loser. All right, so probably one of these Ds. I might grab the younger guy because maybe he gets better, right? So whatever. Let's grab him. Maybe he improves. Oh, NHL goalie. There we go. Mr. Nobels. Get on. Let me do 4 because everyone else is signed to 4 in my NHL. There you go. Get on my team. Son of a bitch. I'm salty. I am salty about that. Anyway, so we got our AHL guys. Now I'm gonna take a look around and actually see. I am signing 2 forwards, but I think for defense we'll be fine with just grabbing the guys or signing the guys that. Holy crap! Can I click on the right thing here? There we go. Okay, so like Hagman, 100%. I think I want to play him now. Like he's 73. He's listed. Yeah, he's listed as a minor player. So 100%. I'm gonna sign him. So he's on the team now. Kobayashi was in Canadian. Yeah. Ooh, he was American actually. Listed as other. I'll leave him off. Now, he's listed as other. I'm a little worried with the low franchise, but he can handle AHL 100%. Yeah. And we did kind of need some wingers here, so let's do that. We'll at least get to control where they play, so there's that. Vandervelde is also American. Holy hell. I think that's all who I want to sign, though. I think everyone else will leave off contract. Kobayashi's kind of neat, though. He is kind of freaking good, and I would kind of like to control. You know what? Since he's American, if he was in a CHL team, whatever. But we'll see. Everyone else will be off contract. These guys all. Vandervelde's close, but we just signed a lefty DFD, right? So just leave him off contract. No real reason to put him on contract right now. Goaltenders. Honestly, we could sign Malik, but we already have 2 goal. Oh yeah, we need a backup. Wait. Oh, that's in this. No, we don't. What am I talking about? I'm stupid. I mean, at this point, I did sign. That's right. I did sign. He's not. Yeah, that's right. He's in the CHL. So we got our 2 goalies. No, yeah, we got. I don't know what I was thinking. Now Kemper. Oh, Kemper doesn't want to come back. That's a bit rough. Alrighty. So there's that. That's all done and taken care of. I know I want to extend Fisher. That's kind of expensive. That's kind of really expensive. I'll wait on that. Hayton, 100%. Get this, dude. That's a pretty damn good price. Can I get you longer? When's it change? Okay, UFA. So 4 years will probably be the max I can get him to. Sometimes that thing lies and it does like one fewer year for actual RFA status. So that's why I'm doing that. God, I don't know where my fucking phone. I thought I had my phone next to me, but apparently I don't for my calculator. Whatever. That's a inconsequential deal for the most part. That's really the only contract that yeah. Okay. So that's really the only extension I'd do now, Hayton. I mean, he's solid, dude. Can't really take. He's another 2-way forward. So we have tons of 2-way forward centers. You know, him, the fuck kind of contract is that? I didn't sign into that, did I? I hope not. Schmaltz Dvorak. I think I was going to play him on the top line. No, I was playing Garland on the top line, wasn't I? Yeah, I think so. Holy shit, what is that contract? Whatever, there's your 3rd line. Alright, so... Perfect, and then we just got the depth guy. Or one of these guys can be depth. Either way. Capobianco back down. Yeah, we'll be fine. So we're going to have... Let me actually see who we all got on contract. I think we'll have over... we'll have over 40. I think we'll have enough in all the areas, so won't have to worry about that. We got Bjorkstrand, Roy, Bugstad, Granlund, Drury. I think that was everyone that we were after. Let me... Sorry. I keep having to go back. I'm just double checking for defensemen in the AHL. That's really all. It's all I care about is the AHL here. So let's see. Capobianco will go down. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we even have extra in this Westerland guy. Sweet. So we'll have 2 guys sitting, but that's easy. Mayo's trash. Kobayashi can play, and Westerland can play, even though he won't really go anywhere. But yeah, we'll be fine. Or Westerland can sit. Either way, we'll be fine. So good. Look at that value. High franchise. Still not maxed out. That's hilarious. Pretty much as good as it gets, though. Don't bust. No, he won't. I'm still worried. What I'm worried about with Show is that, like, the timing. When is he getting off that entry level deal? When can we end it? Because he's whatchamacallit right now. It's exemption. So that really won't kick in until he starts getting into in 2 years, I think. Or maybe, I don't even know how that works. I think that's until we start integrating him into one of our main lineups. If we get him into the NHL, that's when it'll kick in. And I'm wondering when that's up or on the last year. Will he be in a spot I can get him to a very long-term extension that's relatively team-friendly? That's going to be the trick with that. It's a high franchise. It's going to be insane. He's going to grow fast. He's going to get really high overall. And sometimes that's not needed for a goaltender. We'll see what happens to him. Anyway, we pretty much have our team. We have 8 mil available in cap space, but we're well past the cap floor. Well, hold on. Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure we had our own pick. That Arizona wasn't doing anything silly. Yep, we got our own pick. We pretty much have everything good to go, man. So, yeah, let's sim up here. And I'm going to... Oh, that's right. Goalie coach. We got him. And Hayton accepted his extension. So we're going to sim up here. And I'll start getting the lines and the scouts taken care of. There was no better scouting, as there often is. I'm talking through this. Usually, I might start cutting this out again. I got in the habit of just not cutting it out because of trades. But there's really, since they fixed the blockbuster trade requirement thing, I'll probably cut these all out in the future. But since I'm talking over it, this little part, me clearing off the block and stuff, I'll just probably leave it in there. But, got to think about who the captain's going to be. I'll probably just assign some dummies. Since we know OEL's not here anymore, so who the hell is going to be the captain? I'll look at morale and stuff, too. But that's something we'll have to keep in mind as well. Obviously, we're going to look for guys who are going to be potential leaders, too. That's going to be very, very important. Especially for... Come on. Jason Demers is a leader. Labushkin is disengaged. But Jason Demers is a fucking leader. Okay. Well, that seems like a very rebuilder thing to do. Give it to some gritty-ass defenseman. That's hilarious. Okay, let's do the captains. I don't want our morale to completely tank here. Phil Kessel, captain. No. Phil Kessel should probably never have a letter. Demers captain. I'm holding off on giving a letter to Keller. He's great and everything, but does he have a letter in real life? I actually don't know. Demers captain. Maybe he gets a letter. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's just give it to a bunch of vets here. Well, I'm probably gonna trade Kessel. This is hilarious. Goligoski. Just give it to the geriatrics here. There we go. I don't know, man. Let's do that. All right, so we'll do that. I'm going to get the lines and such taken care of. We'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so here are the lines for your Arizona Coyotes here. Yeah, decent first line, terrible second line. Pretty good third and fourth line, though. Probably won't be good enough to get us in the playoffs, but you never know. You never know with this game. Here's the defensive core. This is as good as I could get it chemistry-wise. A lot of mixing stuff around. Ugh, excuse me, but yeah, whatever. I didn't touch the power play too much besides to get +3 on this first unit. Penalty kill, I literally didn't touch at all. So let it do its thing. I don't really care. Everything else I just kind of leave. You know, it's not. I'm starting to put my fingerprint on it, but I'm not really gonna min-max with here because there's really no reason to. You know, most of these guys are kind of either done growing or spot filling, or they're already kind of will be put in all the roles they need to be. So that's essentially what I've done. Just let the game do what it does. I'll give you a quick look at the AHL here. You can see where our prospects are. There's Löw, and of course Hagman and Kobayashi in there as well. One in the top 4, one in the top 6. +1 chemistry all the way around for all of them on whatever line they're on. Good. And yeah, it's a great way to stay in shape. So there we are. There are your lines. So make your point predictions now. And yeah, I don't think I wanted to do any more contracts. I doubt Christian Fischer will have changed his asking price. No. It's all right. We'll let him be for now. And let's see what happens here for the Arizona Coyotes. We'll go up to the first stat check and see what we can see. No, I'm not giving up Lowry. You kidding me? Why has it got all these guys on the block? Get out of here. All right. Of course it. I hate when it does that. You erase stuff, but then it puts something back there. Screw you, game. Alrighty. Preseason. Going about to be expected. We're scoring a decent chunk, which is sort of surprising. What the hell? Do I have to really, like, take this off, too, to stop being asked trade? So how many times I gotta take something off of here? Is you gonna stay off? Good. Good job, game. You listened. Alrighty. Yeah, we're compliant. Not the greatest preseason, quite obviously, but we did score quite a few goals, to my surprise. So that, I don't know, we'll see how we do. I wouldn't mind scoring goals, just, you know, whatever. I don't know, tank while you do it. Or just shut out Calgary and get off to an incredible start on the season. There we go, 3-0, baby. Here we go. Oh, it's because we got a shit team. It's time for us to win. All right. There we go. What? 6-0 to start the season. Holy shit. I'll check to see how Auto Scout's doing. What the fuck, dude? You could check the draft. I don't know why is there so many franchises. This isn't. No, this isn't us. This is Uncle Scoden's got no flag. This wasn't me, man. That's not us. Damn. I don't have the draft settings turned up. I got them just set on medium for everything, but there's still hella franchises appearing. That's pretty nuts. Alright, anyway, I was just gonna take a quick look at stuff to see. Yeah, I'm gonna let Auto Scout do its thing for a bit, and then I still think that's the best format. Holy shit, we finally lose a game. But we're 8-1 to start the season. Who needs to tank? Oh no. Pulled groin for our prospect, Hagman. Alright, then we throw Ness in there. With his baseball bat. Bunch of injuries to our defensemen, apparently. That's what we're going to go through. Seriously, look at this team and tell me how we're doing that good. It's hilarious. Alright, Labushkin hops in. Alright, we lost another game. What the hell? We're actually good. Maybe it'll start turning around, but we got ourselves off to an incredible start. Really? Why are we having this many injuries right now? I actually don't have a depth forward. I somehow miscalculated. But whatever. We got Westerland. Alright, are we still gonna kick ass? Looks like it. Osterley's fully healed. Man, it's just so hard to tank in this game, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't help that we have Clayton Keller who's got an assist plus per game. Look at those Timothy Auger numbers. Holy shit. Osterley goes back in. Straight up, though. That's insane. We're just going to be a kick-ass team, I guess. But now Matt Roy has an actual concussion. He's out for a bit, so Labushkin has to go back in. I think this is going to tank our chemistry on that bottom pairing, but whatever. It's all we got. It's going to go to like -2. No, actually, it stayed at -1. Okay, good. I got it set up in at least a stagnant way. Ryan McGregor's back. We've faced about 10,000 injuries, so we got that going for us. Could have sworn that was only a -1 the last time I checked, but whatever. Anyway, back to 0 it goes. We are continuing to win games. We're a good team. What? Nashville's undefeated! And we beat them. Oh my god. What is this, Arizona? Are we the cheese? I think we're the... How are we the cheese? Okay, well, you know what? I don't care because Darcy Kemper is going to get some stat growth. Petrie Hagman's back. That reminds me, I kind of need a... What am I doing? He's a defenseman. I kind of need to extend... what's his name then in that case? Get Ness out of there. Get Hagman back. He's 74 now. Is that some real growth? Or was he 74 before and I'm just an idiot? I thought he was 73. Lost right there, but we scored a bunch. Lost again that we've scored a bunch. I don't think we're going to fall out of the playoffs by any means unless we really start shitting the bed, which is of course possible. We've had a really... I'm going to say it's an unbelievable start. It really is. Like, because I don't believe it. And I don't think it's going to be sustainable. Yeah, we're starting to falter now. But we're still, again, that start just put us in such a good position. We're still in first in the division with a 7-point lead over the third place team. I mean, I highly doubt we drop out at this point. So, look at Kessel. I mean, fucking extend some people, I guess, if we're going to be good. I wasn't expecting this. I still want to grab picks and stuff. It should be a deep draft, but I really wanted to grab something up top. I really wanted to grab like a top pick, like a top 5 pick. And I know there's a franchise there, and then there's someone higher than the... I know I have a high franchise skater. This might be the year he pops in there, which would be amazing to get. But doesn't look like we're going to be able to snag that pick. The Devils probably going to get him, because the Devils are absolute trash, as are the Flames. Holy hell, what is happening, man? Anyway, let's check some stats here. I'm going to look at some extensions as well, because apparently... Oh, Kessel's dropping off, though. That's a thing. Look at that. Look how much we're scoring. How is this team scoring that much? It's really Keller and Kessel that are just absolutely crushing. Penalty kills trash. Power plays, like, well, by all means, we shouldn't be doing this good, and I think that'll begin to be reflected in our record eventually. This is going to catch up to us. I highly doubt we're going to be able to sustain this. We don't have depth scoring. Like, there's no way we can have depth scoring with this lineup. But apparently, yeah, like, if you look after that, it's even the third liners above the second liners. There's Granlund with 18 points. Bjorkstrand, he's not even on there. Bukestad with 11. Oh, you know, Bjorkstrand with 15. He'll be a 20-goal scorer. So he'll hit what we wanted out of him. It's not bad points that we're getting out of him. Bukestad's pretty shit, but what's hilarious to me is Christian Fischer. But yeah, look at this top line. Kessel, Keller, Garland. Unreal. They're all above point per game. And then Goligoski is leading our defenseman in points. Oh, he's an OFD? Why did I not know Goligoski was an OFD in this game? Well, that'll explain it. 18 points for him. Demers. Fucking Demers with 13 points in 23 games played. Almost 0.5 point per game, Demers. Yeah, right. Okay, and then Kemper's actually having pretty good numbers. Hill's playing probably more than he should, but whatever. This is so weird. Seriously, this is so weird. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. What the hell? That's all I got. What the hell's going on? Kemper's not having too kick-ass here, and he still doesn't want an extension. I want to capitalize on his value, so if it comes down to it, I want to trade him. Fuck, man. But, like, if we're doing so good, it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense to trade him, would it? We can get Fisher to a better deal now, at least. Well, it says he'll be RFA if I get him to this. I don't know if I believe it. I don't think it will be, because he'll be closing in on 26, so it might be more beneficial. 5-year deal wouldn't be bad. This guy's very, very good for the third line. He's incredible for the third line. Just look at how he's built. He's absolutely ridiculous for the third line. I want to kind of lock him in. So 5, if I did that, 3, 7. This will be a good deal regardless for the third line. It'll get better over time too. It won't be incredible right now, but it'll still be pretty good. We could lock. Oops, that's wrong math. 0.85. There we go. So 3, 2, 5 essentially. Whoa, wrong way. Which. Oh no, 3, 2, 2, 5. Yeah. We can get him here. That's pretty freaking good. 5-year extension for that guy. Yeah, let's get that. He might even get to like 85 too. This is going to be a good deal regardless. So I want that. Kessel. Depending on how things go. He's a guy I'm going to check value on in a sec. Other extensions, that's really it. It's Christian Fischer. And of course, maybe Kemper, but he might have to be a trade asset at this point. Let's check, speaking of trade, let's check out values. Kessel higher than he well, performance. That's some performance value right there. That's good for us. Good. What about Kemper? Not really any. Yeah, he's not having that great of performance so far, so not seeing any higher value. This is his last year though, man. And he doesn't want to come back, so it's like I'm trying to balance what a real team would do with what I want to do, because the sim is bullshit. Honestly, this team, I'm gonna keep seeing if are we gonna fall back down to earth, like are we just gonna be this good? This is a tough call. It's a really tough call with what to do here. We'll see. I mean, we're 10 games above 5 now. We just lost another game. We got Fischer back. But yeah, I think we're going to start to... There's no way we're going to be able to sustain this throughout the year. How's Colorado that bad? And we lost to them too. All right, we'll do some scouting here. This will be the first one. You guys will be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, there he is. This is a member too. Jonas Rantala. And high franchise sniper. Also could be a center. Keep that in fucking mind. Like, that's... I would much prefer to be tanking. For a shot at a high franchise sniper who could play wing or center. Like, that's just ridiculous. But there's still plenty of other stuff. I would love to get into the top 5, but you kind of have to tank to do that or get a pick to do that. And when there's a high franchise, trading for the first overall should probably be impossible. So we'll bear that in mind. Bunch of members here in the top 10. I have to see what kind of potentials they get under. I also scouting everyone else because I'm not too sure highs or mediums or what. Dean Vodka. I think you asked for Greece or something like that. They didn't have you. I made you German. Jason Johnson, what a name. Spelled with a Y too. Oof. It looks like it falls off pretty. Robert Lehner, huh? I'm curious about some of those potentials in there. Might actually fall off pretty quick. But seriously, what the fuck? There's another, like, that's 2 years in a row with a franchise, and it's not that I have the draft settings on high. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure I showed you guys in the beginning. And it should be on medium, so it's interesting that that's still popping up, especially with the members stuff. Alright, well, I want to scout most of the first round, because we do have 2 firsts. Speaking of which, I wonder how Winnipeg's doing. We do have they have to be doing better than last year. Like, there's no way they tank again, right? So, that was kind of like Chandler O'Reilly. That almost feels like a member name. I can't even remember half the fucking members we have here. Alright, let's go by potentials here. There's also the 3 what was I gonna say? The 3 lottery winners somewhere in here as well. I'll just refer to them as members anyway because they're in the game, so whatever. I think one or both of them are coming this year, and then one more the next year. I can't remember. Anyway, let's look for some low elite steals here, potential ones. Hopefully, there's plenty of plenty of shots here, plenty of stuff to scout, but highly unlikely all of them get there. This guy's, of course, he's being scouted. I was gonna say he's in a good location. That guy's in a good location. He could be like top 6. Not so much you, plus he's real. Good 2 ticks here. Roddick Palat. Oh, nope. Real guy, not gonna be medium elite. You don't usually start finding those medium elite stills till like the 4th year, I think. 3rd, 4th year. That's kind of when the draft gets out of the real player area and all into 100% computer generated. I don't really need goalies though, huh? All right, that'll be good for now. Matt Roy's back, so let's stick him back in there. All right, and then we should be able to get up to the next area here to look at some growth. Yeah, we're starting to lose some games. I think, yeah, we need to bite the bullet. All right. Yeah, it was a hot start, but I knew it wasn't sustainable, and we're going to start to fall off. I think, yeah, look at this shit. Yeah. Now, Kobayashi. God damn it. All my prospects are getting injured. Stop it. Oh, wasn't this guy injury prone? No, that was someone else who was injury prone, I think. Either way. I could do Westerland in there. He actually has some growth, not great growth, so I might just want to keep the team good, which I'll do with Ness. Plus, that guy gives great chemistry wherever he goes. There's another win. I mean, we're still above 500, but now we're going to win a bunch in a row, huh? And make me start second-guessing it, but... Oh, no bust for Loof. Holy shit, no bust for you. He's grown 6th overall. Oh, man, I cannot wait to see where that's going. And Hagman's up to a 76. We're getting some insane growth. I'm glad I signed them. Kobayashi grew a tiny bit, too. He's up to nice 69. Oh, baby. Hype. Jump on the hype train, everyone. No, we're just having like 10,000 injuries, too. I'm just kind of like, it's automatic. Jesus, Keller's getting insanely good. He's a 91. What is this? Yanni, or keep wanting to say Yanni Pitlick. Tyler Pitlick goes in there. Now we're going to win a bunch more games. Son of a bitch. The second I start talking about maybe trading guys to aid with the tank, we start winning again. I'm going to have to check. No, see, we're in 3rd now. Teams are catching up. 4 points behind with only 1 wild card. It was a hot start. I really don't like the makeup of the team. Kemper doesn't want to come back. And when you're, oh man, I hate when the game puts me in situations like this, because I know the right thing to do is to make trades, especially with guys who don't want to come back and guys who it may not make sense for them to come back. And they're having just such kick-ass years, and it's hard to rip away Kessel from Kemper. That'll be something I do at the deadline. Keller. I want him to get as much as... Yeah, see, look at that. Look how far that dropped, and the goals against hasn't changed. This record's not sustainable, and it was a flash boil. We cannot... This is not sustainable. Our analytics team has got to be telling us we're riding the coattails of that hot start where we went like, what, 9-0. Like, that's a lot. Yeah. I'm gonna check these points again. You might just be saying, oh, you're just trying to justify making trades. But dude, this team shouldn't. Look at that. It's 2 players. It's literally 2 players. Connor Garland's even falling off now. He can't even keep up with Keller and Kessel. So hold on to them for as long as possible. But since Kemper doesn't want to come back, he's having himself a pretty damn good year. Probably not good enough for stat growth, unless he continues to do well. But he won't continue to do well here. Honestly, I think we gotta just do it. I think we gotta just do it. Because we're just falling further and further down the standings. We might end up just missing the playoffs just by look at that. I mean, yeah, we have a 4-point lead, but over how many teams? Stars, Blues, even the Wild in there in case, you know, the Avalanche could still jump up there and steal a spot. The Sharks are right there. The Oilers, like, the wild card, I don't want to be a wild card team when we could still be winning, you know? The Jets, yeah, the Jets are in the playoffs. I figured that would happen. All right, before we start contemplating trades, I might make a trade here, even before the deadline, like Kemper, because I know for a fact he doesn't want to come back, you know? Oh, is it still in the game? This is still a thing. Why is this still a thing? I thought that'd be fixed, but apparently not. You can't rely on stat growth anymore. Great game. Or at all. But we got a ton of growth, so let's all clap about that. This Milson guy, didn't we draft this guy? This was our latest. Yeah, this was a 6th rounder. Milson grew like a freaking weed. Look at that, dude. Like, we just got insane growth. Louvre grew a crap ton. Passing's up, awareness up a bit. The shot's getting up there. Defensively, wow, that's some pretty big jumps. Skating wise went up. Oh, that aggressiveness. Hold on. Where's that I start everyone at 85 discipline. Good. Because, yeah, the game and its penalties are stupid. Oh, what a... he's a freaking gritty little munchkin. I love it. Usually the Finns are more gritty than the Swedes because they play on that hybrid ice, but Christopher Louvre's looking to change that. He comes in, he's with a chip on his shoulder. 150 pounds soaking wet. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. Stankoven grew to, I mean, look at this. We just pretty much got growth from everywhere that we needed, essentially. Hagman's growing a bunch. He might even be NHL ready next year. We made the right call. Even Sugarl has grown a bit. Not a huge amount, but he's grown. Van de Velde's grown slightly, but he didn't need to grow a crap ton. Deneen, he's even grown. Soderstrom's grown. He's 77 now at 20. I mean, perfect. This is great. And Shoito has grown a little bit too down there in the sea. Let's look at potential and see if any. No, we're literally not missing any growth from any of our good prospects. Besides Kobayashi. Well, oh, interesting. It must be morale boosting him up. Okay, besides Kobayashi and this Malik guy, but those are kind of inconsequential. Kopiako, he might not grow too much more and doesn't even relatively need to. So, pretty freaking good. All right, let's look at value again. Kemper's got to be on the chopping block. I mean, just he doesn't want to come back. I'm not going to try to keep his ass around. Kessel keeps gaining value too. So that's good for us. Kemper, I almost want to say he lost value. Controller batteries are low. Don't worry about that. I don't think I get a first for him. Does anyone even want Kemper? Pittsburgh. Again? You want a goalie again? What are you doing? LA wants him. I'd be more than willing to fuck over LA. There's no way they're going to want to give it their pick, though. That's the thing. They have 0 goalies, no wonder. Not even any good prospect goalies. Even if I put that in there, even if I threw in that other elite goalie, there's no fucking way. Which I'd be more than willing to do. Yeah, it's not even close. And they're not going to want to give that up. Which makes sense. Conservative buyer, interesting. Florida. Calgary's shit. Yeah, so really, pretty tough. I'll avoid trading with. That's hilarious. Conservative seller. They probably none of these guys. The problem is none of them will even have their first on the block until the deadline. So that makes things very, very difficult. But I mean, teams like this aren't going to have that shit on the block, even at the deadline. So you kind of have to just try to make it work. Alright, well, if we were trying to target a first here, what's the best way? I doubt Kemper gains much more value. Kessel can, but Kessel's a guy you trade to a contender and grab a few firsts. I'm not even kidding. I'll grab a few firsts for Phil Kessel. Absolutely. Trade him to a team that's contending now but might fall off. What the fuck are the Ducks doing up there? Okay, Oilers, Sharks, Golden Knights. We're all hoping that they can eventually pass us when we start trading shit away. Maybe not VGK. Alright, let's see. Blackhawks. Panthers are good to trade with. They're way the fuck down there. Jackets would be okay too. We're not gonna get the Devils. Flames wouldn't be bad, but there's no way they would want to make a trade. They got games in hand though. Quite a few games in hand. Yeah, wow. Kings are probably actually... Well, that's 4 games in hand, only 5 points. Kings wouldn't be bad, honestly, but they shouldn't be a team to want to trade that pick. And I'd have to give up quite a bit for it. And I don't want to give my own first, obviously. Well, let's see. It's gonna be hard. We might have to get like a... Might have to do something more with Columbus. Although, I highly doubt they actually need a goaltender. There's a seller, too, interestingly. They have a solid team. Wow. Yeah, they have so... What the fuck are you doing? Very interesting. Yeah, it's just... There's not that, like, perfect team to sort of steal something from. LA is the only good bet simply because of their goaltender situation. But getting this pick is going to be next to impossible. I'll try my best, but... I don't think so. The good thing is they want both of them. I can retain on Kemper. Not that they really need me to, but it'll help with value. I just want to see what they say to this. Okay, at least they're not saying Ballpark City. That whole spiel. Here's the thing. We don't have a whole lot more value that I could just throw away. I could throw in Sugarl. That's actually not too bad of a choice. We do already have a ton. I could throw in both Stankoven and Sugarl, and I would be willing to do that simply because we already have so many good bottom 6 or middle 6 two-way forwards that we really don't need these two guys. So you know what? I'll throw them both in there. That's all of these matching their block. Oh, multiple players, same need. That's right. Woefully insufficient. That's not a good sign. We could bank. We could do a much more future pick. Like, bank on being a good team by this point. That's risky. Very risky, but it's got a shite ton of value. And it's not too far in the future. Isn't where it needs to be at all. I'll try a couple seconds. I could do the second from next year. Actually, I'd rather do the second from next year. And maybe even the second from this year. Although that's, yeah, damn it, the value. I'm trying to think, sorry, I'm just trying to bank on when I think the low elites are going to start coming. Probably both of these here. One of them may miss out on a low elite, but... Yeah, no, I don't think we're getting this. I don't think we're going to be able to get a pick like this. I would love to, but... It would honestly cost one of those crazy firsts. see. They got Ratu. They got Byfield. They got Turcotte. They don't have a good defensive prospect, which is probably... Let me check mine. I'm trying to make this... There's Chikrin. There always is Chikrin. I do kind of dig Chikrin. Balance shoot type of guy. Fits into our current scheme. Like, really well. He's a pretty young guy, too. But, if you're looking to get that pick, that's someone you'd have to give up. So, we're going to have Hagman. Chikrin's really hard to give up in this case, though. But, that would have to be the guy we give up. Soderstrom is a righty at two-way. Okay. We have a couple of these guys who we're waiting and seeing. A couple Bianco, who's done. But we have Kobayashi, who's looking good on that right side, too. We have... Oh, wait, no. He's a righty. So, these two guys righties. One of them's going to get top 4. Chikrin's a lefty. We got one more lefty. If we're going to get a pick like that, it would have to include Chikrin. I think that's really the only way to make it reasonable. Or you throw Soderstrom in instead of Chikrin. He's also balanced shoot. It's almost like you want to get a balanced shoot coach. This guy's pinch shoot. Well, I'm gonna have to think about this. Okay, so here's what I've been thinking. I looked at the draft class. There's really there's no good defensive prospects coming in. That's our one bit of kind of leverage to perhaps get that pick from LA. But Kemper might not be able to be part of that deal. Simply because I want to trade him now because I want to start... Oh, they want Kemper too. That's the most unfortunate part. I kind of want to start... Fuck, man. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to get any sort of a... I was hoping to get some kind of a first. I could maybe get Pittsburgh's. Even then, if it's not, it ain't on the block because it's not the fucking deadline. No one's gonna have their pick on the block right now. That's the only thing I don't like is that no one ever has their first on the block until the deadline, which really makes it tough. So like for Kemper, you can maybe get 2 seconds, but that's not really gonna be that great this year. The other thing is we bite the bullet and try to wait until the deadline. I was hoping more teams would be interested in Kemper. Yeah, they have Blackwood. Chicago would make a decent chunk of sense, but again, they don't even have their seconds on the block, and I can't even maybe even get 1 second. I might be able to, but like, a second for Kemper for a guy who could be a starter. I don't know about that, Chief. It's not a great return, even though it'll be a decent second. Yeah, this really sucks. But here's the thing about all those firsts. None of them... The one thing I was thinking of is it worth trading a guy like Chikrin? I don't know that it is. Like, he's good. He's already kind of, he's there. He's only 23. He's already getting established. I do worry about the price tag in a few years. That's one thing I do worry about. By the time he's coming, he's going to have to get a massive fucking extension coming off that contract. I would really love one of those, you know, a top 5 pick of any sort. There's going to be some good friggin' shooters coming in. Good guys in general. I'm either going to have to trade Chychrun or Soderstrom, Kobayashi. Like, yeah, it's, goddamn, this sucks. It's going to be tough, man. It's like we'll have the 2 lefties, but then now we're going to be missing the entire right side. Or I hold on to both of them and, like, we just say, who knows if there's going to be an OFD we can grab. Maybe we just go with this freaking format of, like, DFDs and 2 ADs and just really, really load up the forward end. But that's why I wanted this top pick, is for that forward end. Man, it's... we're in a rough spot. Really rough spot. Just because we have to make a trade. I want to get decent return for some of these. I could try to trade both of these guys for a first. I could do that to a team who's on the edge, but they kind of, again, they have to want the pick and be almost willing to give up their first, which not a whole lot of teams do. And again, it'll almost have to be a tweener team that I do that with. So it'd have to be someone like the Blackhawks, and then we risk their freaking pick getting hella good, which it obviously could. Like, it's already got pretty freaking great value. So if I did that, plus that elite goalie. Now, these guys are not dime a dozen, but I could easily find more of them. Like, we could probably make that work. It's risky as hell. Luckily, Chicago's in a spot where it's going to be hard for them to make the playoffs regardless, so we'll have a shot at the lottery. Woefully insufficient, though. See? Like, we have to really give shit up. Honestly, I'm gonna have to wait to the deadline. As much as I hate to and as much as I want to fucking lose, and trading Kemper would help us lose, we gotta hope we can sort of do that on our own, really. I don't think we're gonna get, our pick's gonna drop that much anyway. So this, as much as it sucks, as much as I wanted to trade Kemper right there, I can't really get the value back on him at this point in the season that I want. Please beat us, LA. Or, yeah, I don't know. Christian Fisher. Get him back in there. Yikes, Bukestad. I signed this guy for fucking Jesus. Look at that production. Oh my goodness. So it looks like we're still going to lose some games here, but we're going to win every so often enough to keep us in a stupid hunt position. But we're starting to fall further or closer to 500, which is to be expected. It's just pretty rough that I can't get the return that I want for Kemper, and maybe I'm being too picky, but come on. Really? Gotta put Pitlick in like two other places here. Look at all the time I'm wasting EA. Subbing all lines means subbing all lines. When are they gonna fix that? Like, I'm aware he's in defensive slots, and EA is the one who fucking put him there in the first place. And then this thing, like, this still counts as a defensive slot. Oh, yay. Let's add stuff to franchise mode without fixing the stuff that was there before. And then by adding stuff to franchise mode, actually break more of it. Jack Drury's injured. Oh my god, Loof. He's 79 now. He's already fourth line. Kind of want to move him up. Yeah, I'm going to put him on the top line now. Can I get some better chemistry there in any way? Nah, whatever then. What? Oh. There we are. Excuse me? Oh, someone got injured. Okay. Another injury. We've had so many injuries, man. Holy hell. Who even got injured? Oh, Chikrin. Great. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I just did it. Thanks, though, game. Well, I mean, that should help us lose, right? Alright, scouting time. Alright, continuing on here with the sim. Falling closer and closer to 500 as we expect. Where is he? Thank you. This menu lag is killing me. There we are. Winnipeg having too good of a year, damn it. Oh well. Well, at least we lost to them. That's good for us. Lost to Chicago again. Now we're not scoring as much. I'm kind of getting worried about that. Just because of Kessel. No, he's still well above point per game. So good. He's still having a very good performance here, so he'll get that performance value. And we'll be able to capitalize on that by getting some good stuff here at the deadline at least. And yeah, we're continuing to lose. We're almost back to 500. So we'll probably, yeah, we're going to see just the hot start. So we didn't even really need to trade Kemper to lose a bunch more. So that's kind of nice. We are out of a playoff spot now. Oh no. Fuck. There goes the fucking trade value on Kemper. I don't even know if we can trade him now. Oh boy. Amazing. Simply amazing. Seriously amazing. I cannot believe that that's a thing to happen. I can't. I mean, I can. He's literally out for the season. Not coming back till May. He's fucking useless now. And he's on the last year of his deal with no extension in place. Fuck me. I might have to just force through an extension to be able to trade him at the draft. I cannot believe it. That's hilarious. Just hilarious. I was like, alright, I'll wait to the deadline. What the fuck could go wrong? Oh my god. Well, I couldn't really get any good value out of him anyway, so at this point, he'll have to be an at the draft trade by the looks of it, and we're just continuing to lose, as we well should. Okay, good. He's not out for very long. But Kessel even. Holy fuck you, game. How dare you? We can still trade him. We can still trade him. He'll be back like in 2 days or something. I forget. It was February late. Oh my goodness. I should have just went replace player. Because it would have put in the forward. I think. I don't know. I haven't used that in a while. In the past, I used to, well, when I have a more set team, I don't use it because I want to check and see if I want to, you know, shift some minor things around. But for the most part, maybe I should just use it. All right, so 27, 28, and 6. Far cry from the start of our season, quite obviously. Blackhawks are even further down. God damn it. And now we no longer have, Kessel's still killing it. He's still having a tremendous year. He's obviously, you still should trade him. We're now in 5th. In the division. Islanders, Devils, good teams to trade with. Flames, Kings. So Islanders, Devils, Flames, Kings will be the, you know, the supposed top picks. Unfortunately, fucking Kemper's injured. And I don't think I can even trade the guy when he's injured like that. Or he'll at least, it should make him trash in value, right? Yep. So, fuck. I can't believe it. I can believe it. That's the thing. I can totally believe it. Oh, boy. All right. So, he'll have to be an at-the-draft trade now. Which is not exactly what I wanted to do, but that's fine. I'm not salty whatsoever. Obviously going to trade Kessel now. Kemper still doesn't want, neither does Hill. Hill didn't want to, at least we could tender him, but this sucks because I want to get him to, like, like a multiple year extension, which I'm gonna do anyway. Try to lock him into some kind of extension and then trade him like that. I can see LA kind of going for someone like Kemper though, honestly. I really can. You know what? I can work him up slowly. We'll get him to that sort of an extension. And we'll see. Hopefully a team up in that top 5 will be willing to give away a pick of sorts. Son of a bee sting. Really, man, that's the most hilarious thing ever. Anyway, so Kessel should still have a shite ton of value. Our own pick is shot up in value. Wait. Okay. Yeah, well, he's injured. So, oh, fuck. He's going to be injured for the deadline. Hold on. 28th, right? Oh, my God. He's going to have less value. He's going to have less value for the deadline. Wait, unless he comes back, like, not fully. Oh, my God. Fuck this game. completely ruined my plans here at the deadline. We were going to have an almost max value Kessel. Now he's injured. And I don't think he'll be, you know, even on the trade deadline day, I don't think he'll be like partial, like ready to go back in the lineup. I think it'll be like on the 26th or something like that. Hopefully he is. But even then, he might have less value. That's so fucking stupid. Oh boy. Okay, that sucks. Yeah, we're in a pretty rough spot right there. So yeah, that kind of screws our plans, but I still think we should be making some trades here. Kemper can go to, I don't really care where Kemper goes. Kessel's got to go to a team who could use him. And ooh, Capitals maybe. They're kind of on the edge. Kessel could help boost him in. Would that be a good... Then I could get maybe a couple picks from the Capitals. Maybe hope their next year's pick is going to be shit. Yeah. If Kessel was fully healed and if those picks are on the block, I could see it. I could see it working 100% because they are listed as a buyer. I can 100% see that working. That might be the best spot for Kessel. Have some success this year. Next year, hopefully this team is, you know, in a rough spot again. Even though they shouldn't be in a rough spot, man. They're pretty freaking good. Yeah, and they got most of the guys locked in. Well, they won't be able to get Kessel back, that's for sure. Maybe they'll have another roughish year. Hard to say, though. I mean, it's pretty hard to say. But a team like that, you could maybe trade with, hope they miss, and get a hope to get lucky with the lottery. Kessel's won a couple cups. I'm not sending him to an unbelievable champion team. I'll send him to someone who wants him. He's having such a kick-ass year. Avalanche, could see him succeed there. Blues, Stars, maybe. No one really here in the Pacific. Sabres, Bruins, nah, they're trying to kind of too far out. Capitals are, Sabres, Bruins could make sense, but again, I'm not trying to screw him over. I'm trying to get, it could be to a bubble team, and to get to, it's wherever I can get 2 firsts out of him, and hopefully the team that I, you know, I'm able to kind of get the other first. We're kind of hoping that maybe it'll be bad. Maybe we could check the Sens. What the fuck? The Sens, Canadians, the Habs. You know, maybe those teams, even though they're doing good this year, they might be in some trouble for like next year or something like that. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking. It'll be tougher now with a lack of value because the game says fuck you. But we'll see what happens. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.